Okay, good morning. Welcome to
FunMath number 85.
FunMath number 85. Okay, so we're staying in section 1.7 of Art of Problem Solving's Algebra book today, and today we're working on a little bit more complicated example of fractional powers. So we have this nutty expression, nutty, based on one of the examples in their book, and let's see if we can simplify it. So, first of all, do you understand the problem?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Alright, how would you approach this problem?
Well, we can use some of our power rules. We'll first use the powers of powers and multiply.
Okay, so powers of powers multiply.
Which is 18 to the 1/2 times 3/2, which is 3/4.
Okay, let's just, to save a little space, let's write 18 to the 3/4 because the powers multiply.
Times 2 to the 1/4 times 3 to the 1/2.
Okay, awesome.
Well, we've got 2's and 3's, so we don't want to factor this 18.
Okay, so we have some 2's and 3's floating around with an 18. Now normally there's no way you can combine these, except 18 is made out of 2's and 3's. Okay, so how can I simplify this?
Well, it's
Scoot over a little bit.
2 times 3 squared to the 3/4.
Alright, 18 is 2 times 3 squared to the 3/4 power. Very good.
Times 2 to the 1/4 times
3 to the 1/2. Okay. Great.
So this is 2 to the 3/4 times 3 to the 3/2.
Okay, because we have 3 squared times 3/4, which is 3 to the 6/4, or 3/2. How about you write 3 to the 3/2 instead of just writing 3/2?
3 to the 3/2
Good.
times 2 to the 1/4 times 3 to the 1/2.
Okay, so now let's take a pause here. We have 18, we used our power rule on the 18 to get 18 to the 3/4. We split the 18 into primes. And one of the reasons we wanted to do that is we had some 2's and 3's already. And 18 is made out of 2's and 3's. So now we have what looks to be a very complicated expression, 2 to the 3/4 times 3 to the 3/2 times 2 to the 1/4 times 3 to the 1/2. And I suspect we're pretty close to being out of room on the bottom here, so let's just do the one last step. What do you do next here? Let's talk about it.
You use the commutative property.
Okay, use the commutative property to switch the addition around to multiply the 2's together and the 3's together. So I get 2 to the 3/4 times 2 to the 1/4. What is that?
It's 2 to the 4/4, so 1.
It's 2 to the 4/4 because the powers add. So what is 2 to the 1?
It's 2.
It's 2, okay? So write that here. I get a 2 times 3 to the 3/2 times 3 to the 1/2.
It's 3 to the 4/2.
3 to the 4/2, which is 3 squared.
Which is 18.
Okay, and 2 times 3 squared is 18. So, oddly enough, this expression here, 18 to the 1/2 to the 3/2 times 2 to the 1/4 times 3 to the 1/2, was just a complicated way of writing 18. Okay, and all, to simplify this complicated expression all the way down to being 18 is just using our power rules. Powers multiply. You can split apart when the powers multiply on the inside, and then we can rearrange, and when we multiply two things of the same base, the powers add. High five. Good job. Good job working through that. That's some pretty complicated stuff to keep track of.